Today, we're building the server's very first farm, an iron farm. It's a crucial resource in the Create mod and the start of some serious automation in this world. We're also continuing to gear up, getting better tools, better armor, and getting ready to take on bigger challenges ahead. Welcome back to Just Create. Before we dive in, consider subscribing and leaving a like. It helps me out a ton and keeps you up to date with all the chaos, creativity, and builds this series has to offer. Episode 2. I haven't even sent off episode 2. Beardy. Look at my HP.
Oh, well, at least you didn't die.
Oh, I just finished this 2 seconds ago.
Well, Stam, now your base is looking lovely. Do you want to come with me to go get some mangrove? The enthusiasm's just oozing out of you. Don't feel like you have to.
Oh, if I have to, I guess I'll go with you. I mean, I was going to start my iron farm, and then my base blew up, and then... Let's go on the adventure, Beardy. You know what?
Yeah,
let's go on the adventure.
Let's go on the adventure. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot something.
What did we forget?
Forgot to say it's slow-mo horse time.
Oh, yeah, slow-mo horse time. Da-na-na-na-na. Da-na-na-na-na. Do you have a boats with you? Because I forgot the boats.
I have a boat, but you might want to make another one. I'm currently trapped in the forest and very unhappy.
Okay, I'm down by the river.
I'm sad that I'm still in the forest. Right, okay, I'm free of the trees.
Oh, my horse is running away from me again. Classic.
What do you do to your horse to make it so fearful of you?
I don't know. I'm on my way. My horse is on my back.
It's okay. It turns out I didn't bring my boat anyway. So. And so the two young lads ventured into the distance with horses on their heads.
Looking absolutely ridiculous. There's a swamp, Beardy.
Not a mangrove swamp, though.
No, but it's a swamp. It's a swamp and it's a savanna.
Okay, so mangrove next, yeah?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Surely.
Do you see anything?
Can't see any. No.
I'm just running through it right now.
I just hope you're running through it. You be careful of my horse.
Yeah. Beardy. I see mud. Just this way. I think just around this corner over here.
Oh, yeah, I see mud. That is indeed a mangrove
swamp. It's a mangrove swamp.
Amazing. Have you got any spare iron or
Proper
shovel?
No, I actually don't.
Yeah, thought that might be the case.
And my shovel is nearly broken.
We could have planned this so much better. We should have brought like a create saw, because all you got to do is chop one bit of root and it takes down.
Oh, we definitely should have brought that. Yeah.
We are so ill prepared for this, Sam.
It's fine. It's fine. I don't think I am even mining the same tree now that I started on.
Yeah, mangrove be like that.
Yeah. I'm just everywhere.
All right. Well, I would say mission success, and that took a fraction of the time.
We spent yesterday.
Yesterday. Should we head home?
We should head home. Does that call for some slow-mo horse riding?
Yeah.
Da-na-na-na-na. Da-na-na-na-na.
I don't think he's noticed us, Stan.
I don't think so either.
Big pardon?
Well, hello.
You appear to have horses on your
Hi.
heads, guys.
Oh, yeah. It's the only way to travel by boat with horse.
That's not actually correct.
Is there another way?
Yeah. Follow me, guys. Follow me. If you want to be taught the ways of how to actually do create mod. Right, here is horse in boat. Yes?
Yeah.
Go under boat. Click on boat. Right?
I honestly didn't even think you could put horses in boats.
Get out the boat. You get your horse. You put your horse on the land, and then when you want to get back in the garden,
yeah,
he's gonna kill the horse.
I'm loving this.
Foxy.
Right, then when you're finished with your horse, you put your horse in the boat, and you automatically get in with it. You see, and then off you go.
What?
Stam, he has just completely schooled us there.
Yeah. He has.
So,
we gotta go.
You carry on with your horses on your heads.
Back for those shenanigans. I've quickly cleared up my chest monster. But I'm also out of food, and I pressed up some wheat flour in the last episode that I'm yet to use for anything, and I think I have everything on hand to create a little slot here in the terrain and add in a hand crank and get ourselves some bread, because we first need to give this a... Oh, not pick it up. Give this a wash. Please be washed soon. Very soon. Thanks. I'm starving to death. Food, please. I'll let this be my first death. Thank you. It would have been really embarrassing to starve to death. Let's just get this cleaned up real quick. I'm sure Beard will set up a proper washer for his little area. I can just go and use that. But like you can see, I've organized the chests here just to access the items a little bit easier. Not got a lot of space, pretty much using all I've got. There's a little bit of extra space in some of the barrels. But I do want to start working on a project today. And while it probably would be smart to start working on the iron farm, I don't think I will. Because I'd really like some better tools before we get to that project. Because I want to do a bit of terraforming today. I was going to go ahead and make a new shovel already because it's going to be needed very soon. In the last episode, I've already set up an enchanting table and I'm level 29 at the moment. And I think something that would help me immensely is if we manage to get our hands on a fortune pickaxe. And I should probably get up to level 30 and just do a Hail Mary and see if I can get it. Luckily, that should just be as easy as mining a couple of blocks of quartz in the nether. So back at the table, let's put our pickaxe in. And what do we get? Okay, I'll take efficiency 4. Not the best, but oh, fortune 2. All right, well, let's roll a few trades until we find fortune 3. 1 eternity later. Oh, fortune 3. Okay, but pretty much used up all my levels, but at least we got to it. Well, considering those 30 levels were pretty much all the levels I've got so far in this world, we've got to head back into the nether and do even more quartz mining. Well, 30 again. Perfect. Now just to find my way back. Quickly before we go and enchant, though, we gotta make a new pickaxe because I don't want to throw away this efficiency 4 pickaxe, but I very much would like a brand new fortune pickaxe because it's a little pointless adding it to a broken one. So grab that up and quickly run over before, well, I'm afraid that the enchantment's gonna disappear, but I don't think so. Fortune 3. And okay, no breaking, but that's fine. At least we have a fortune 3 pickaxe. Now that we have the better tools, we could technically start in the iron farm, but I don't really ever want to go quartz mining again in this world. We need an XP source. And in the last episode, we found 2 spawners right there. Foxy found a skeleton spawner. So bone meal is very useful and XP is very useful. And I was thinking we might, well, maybe set up a little farm for everybody to use. But I don't want to spend too much time doing it, so I want to try and get my hands on a couple of drills. And, well, we have 6 iron, so we're gonna have to head up to the mountain and do some iron mining. Yay! Definitely probably should make the iron farm first, but oh no, here I go towards the mountain. Already up to what we got last time I went up into the mountains, and I've not mined nearly that long. So probably gonna just keep mining a little bit more iron before we head back down, because, well, the more iron, the more drills I could make. Although I probably don't want to spend all of my iron on drills, because then I won't have any to make the iron farm. Just making my way down at the biggest peak right now, and we have... Oof. 5 stacks of iron. Okay, that is really good. Foxy did just ask if anybody wanted to see his house, and I would like a little tour. Plus, it gives us the opportunity to ask him about the skeleton spawner, because if we can get that added into the experience farm, that would be great. But I'm definitely gonna keep grabbing some iron on my way down, because, well, we're already up at 6 stacks. Maybe I should just make all the drills I need. Just drop the iron off. Mr. Fox.
Hey, Stam.
Hi. I'm here for the tour.
Here for the tour?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. So this is my island, as you've been to before. It's the farm's still growing a bit because I've run out of things, so I've had to replant it several times, but it is getting there.
It's getting there.
I've still got a bit of a mess over here, which will all be gone soon.
You have a lot of resources, though.
Yeah, I've been collecting a few
bits. Oh, yeah. Wow. That's a lot of andesites.
I've been busy. Over here, I've got space for a workshop or something.
Oh.
You know, nice. But obviously, the most impressive thing on this island, as I'm sure you've already seen, is my incredible house. You probably didn't notice it because it's camouflaged in a way.
It is very camouflaged, yeah.
Yeah, but as starter houses go, I think it's all right.
It's very starter house. It's very brown.
It's got green bits on it and a big pink tree.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And the windows even got blue and white bits.
All right, that's fair.
Yeah, so it's not totally brown. It's a bit brown.
It's nice. Yeah. It's lovely.
Inside, it's very roomy. I've got a very expensive floor.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Got all the things you would need to survive the apocalypse. Yep. And it's got a secret that's not ready yet, but if you open this door, don't walk in, but that's going to be an elevator to all of the actually useful things that I'm going to have in the future.
Oh, okay, so this is just
my mine and whatnot.
For detail.
Yeah, just for sleeping in, really.
Okay, that's fair, but we need that. You need that.
Yeah, you need somewhere to lay down.
I mean, it's more spacious than what I've got.
Yeah, I haven't seen yours. Do you want to show me yours now?
Oh, yeah. You've already seen it, but I gave the fox a tour of my tram before I asked him. I might be about to make a little skeleton, well, not skeleton, zombie XP farm.
Right.
And I mean, you do have that tasty skeleton spawner. Yeah.
Yes, I have my tasty skeleton spawn.
You don't want to donate that to the community XP farm up here?
But the thing is, what you'll do is you'll build it somewhere like convenient for you.
Yeah, it's gonna be up at the enchanting table.
Yeah, so what I want to do with that skeleton spawner is build that somewhere that's convenient for me.
Oh, okay. Okay, well, I guess I'll have to go find another skeleton spawner.
I mean, you can. I feel mean saying no, but I need it.
That's fine. That's fine.
Several of them. I mean, if you want to use it for a bit, but I might need to steal it back if I can't.
That's fine. Yeah, I can put it in there, and you can come grab it whenever you want to.
Yeah, you feel free to use it for now.
And I'll let you know where it is, and you can come grab it when you please.
Yeah, and if I can find some more and I don't need it, then well, you've got a free spawner, I guess.
Yep.
Which is fair because you've given me a lot of stuff today. I wouldn't have been able to do half the things I've done today without you, Stam.
That's good. That's great. I gotta go get andesite now to make drills.
Do you want a little bit of andesite?
I would love a little bit of andesite.
Stam. Here you go. Where are you? Where have you got?
Oh, I'm right here.
Have a little bit of that. There you go. Is that all right?
That's great. Have a little bit of this in return here.
You get irons. Thank you, Stam.
No worries. Thank you for the andesite. I'll let you know when wait, actually, I'm going to just bring the spawner with me now. All right, thank you.
You're welcome. Goodbye.
Okay, well, I'll take a temporary spawner over nothing. I got a little tired of the cranking, and we're going to need a lot of andesite alloy, so I decided to just hide a water wheel underground to make this a little more automatic, and I'll probably pause that when I'm not using it. But for now, that's a little faster because we need a lot of andesite alloy to make, well, 81 drills. Are we really going to make 81 drills? Yeah, I think so. I'll end up using them one day. Do I have... Nope, I don't have a stack of logs. But before we go and get a stack of logs, let's actually go ahead and make our wrench. Because that's going to save us on a lot of durability and, well, also time. Do I have an extra cog? Nope. Should have a stick and a plank, though. To just quickly give... Yeah, I know the recipe of this. Yep, definitely. And a wrench. Perfect. Let's go get a stack of casings. Oh, that's a very big tree. But using some casings to mine this shouldn't take too long. And with the andesite alloy that was made during us getting the casings, we can make a stack of drills. And we can get another 11. So we only need 6 more. So while we wait for that, we should have a wool block right here where we're going to have to press up just another iron sheet, making ourselves a rope pulley. And then we really just need glue, which I gave to Foxy. Mr. Beardstone.
Yo.
Could I borrow your glue?
My glue? Yeah, it should be in here somewhere.
Found it.
Maybe.
Thank you.
Nice. How many levels have you got?
28.
28. Oh,
yes.
That's not 30.
No, I went quartz mining. Look at this.
Thanks.
What?
Look.
Look.
If I tell you a secret...
Are you gonna go mine diamonds?
No.
What are you gonna do?
More useful in this current time.
Iron.
Yes, I found an iron vein.
Oh, well, I mean, if you would want to share a little bit of that, I can lend you the pickaxe for a bit.
Yeah?
Yeah? At least I got glue, but I also love my fortune pickaxe. We'll get it back, though. And crafting up another 6 of those. We have 17, which is, 81 mechanical drills. And, well, we should really have everything. We should probably actually get a couple of chests, because I'd very much like to keep the resources that we're going to get from this. And I think I have a pretty good idea how to do it. Ooh, thinking about it, we might have to gear ratio a little bit. So it probably wouldn't hurt to just make a few cogs, just in case we do need to do a bit of gear ratioing. And, ooh, a crank. Wait, actually, I have a crank. Now, I've done a bit of testing around the spawners and read a bit of the wiki, and I think I know how to make, well, this the most efficient way with having to mine the least blocks. And, well, actually, this cove is kind of perfect because I want to build my eventual starter base here, and then we could definitely have this slope up a little bit, and we can build another building up here to house this zombie spawner, because I gotta, well, put it like a few blocks down into the ground because I don't want that giant pipe to get them to low HP sticking up in the air. So I think the first dig that we're gonna do, and well, we're just gonna send it right here, is gonna be a 5x5, which I eventually want to get an elevator into, but that's a future project. Is if we glue this together and let's say 2 double chests for now, that should be enough. Getting a few cogwheels here to just gear ratio this. Can I pull that? I can. Can I add another one? Nope. 1 gear ratioing is enough, and then just do that. Oh, that's very loud, but that is going down. Great. Think I've gone far enough down, so let's bring this back up. And oh, okay, that wasn't a lot of resources. Guess we didn't go that far. We'll pack it up for now, and then we'll have to bring it back in because this is obviously just the elevator chute. Run and grab a couple of ladders that we can use to get on down here. So what we gotta find is Y level 76. I think I'm gonna go a little bit this way for when you step off the elevator. Well, for now, we're only gonna need one spawner room because as long as we have a maximum of 2 of the same type of spawner in one spawner room, it shouldn't lose any efficiency. And currently we have 2 zombie spawners and 1 skeleton. So I'm thinking you step off the elevator, you come in here, and I want to at least clear the elevator room. So that would be here. This would be where the mobs end up. And I guess we make the first spawner room right ahead, clearing out a bit of space to get that drill in and create the chamber. Got the sides cleaned up a little bit, and this is a great room to have the spawner in. Now, I did bring a couple of belts, and I actually want to funnel the mobs using create. Oh, and these are the first belts I'm bringing into this world. Forgot about that. If we play with the idea that we do want to make another chamber on this side eventually, which technically could be closer. We don't have to make a 9x9 here in the middle, but I will just extend the edge that little bit. Then we're gonna bring the mobs over and probably into this block right here. That should be fine. Maybe bringing it 1 more block this way. Placing a soul sand down here, and then we bring a shaft in for a belt right here. And then we just gotta hook the belts up in between in the middle. And this should funnel the mobs really quickly out of here and up the elevator stream, which will go right here. I think that's gonna work for us. We'll probably come back one day and make this prettier than I will today, but I want to get it functional. And if we just dig down right here, we should end up above that soul sand. Yes. And now we just got to bring in some water. Just added in some kelp, and if we run back down or swim down to the bottom, break that, we should have a bubble elevator. Perfect. And let's just prepare to cross that off, I guess. And yeah, just get this spinning. It actually shouldn't be that hard, as if we just make a gearbox. Oh, first gearbox of the world even. And we extend that build back 1 block. That's gonna make sure everything spins. And then we just have to add in the power. Or well, with power, I mean the singular water wheel that will be spinning at 256 speed. Which I've got extended in right here with just a bunch of gear ratioing. And yep, that's definitely spinning the right way. And we should just... oh, that's very trippy. Ooh, right. Actually, on second thought... well, I guess we could just add the clutch in back here. Because we definitely want to be able to turn this massive belt line on and off. So I'm gonna go grab a clutch and I guess some redstone links. And another thing I think will help with lag is just encasing all of these belts. It's free to do, just takes a little bit of time, but I've heard that encased components tend to cause a bit less lag. This does mean though that I need to craft up my first redstone link. Actually, I'm gonna need 2 redstone links with the new update. And this is a recipe and a half, I think, now. Need copper sheets. I mean, at least we don't need brass, but 3 copper sheets for 1. Well, I guess 2 redstone links. Although, can I really complain? Redstone links is a really, really powerful component. But with the lightning rods up there, those across there, and 2 of these down here, we get transmitters. And that, together with our andesite casing, gets us our redstone links. And I just need to find a die, because I need to use dyes in my redstone links. And then maybe a rotten flesh. Ooh, and since in the last episode Beardy and Chosen mined some glowstone on me, that means that we can actually go ahead and craft up our redstone lamp right now as well. Perfect. And we should have pretty much everything to complete this farm. All right, just installing the redstone lamp real quick here, and we'll place the link on the back side and just get, I guess, the dye at the bottom, rotten flesh at the top, get that to receive mode, and then, oh wait, I built this room as if it was 1 spawner. Oh, this gotta go a little higher up. Okay, just had to extend up the ceiling 1 more block, and I did just realize it's gonna be taking fall damage landing on the belts. So dropping them from the height, I'm gonna probably just have to lower that a couple of blocks just so they don't die. But future problem. I did almost forget the clutch, but I went back and grabbed it, and we just hooked that up, and now everything is spinning and all the cobblestone is cleared off. Still super trippy walking this way and it's spinning that way. But if we for now just get a redstone link right here with a lever and get that in, click that, everything turns off, the lamp turns on. Perfect. Great. If we block that off and, well, finish off the chute, and I think we're ready to try this. Just patching up the chute up here, just like that. A little ugly, but like I said, we'll make this pretty one day. And now we should be ready to test the farm. We just... oh, Right. Of course, we definitely didn't forget about the spawners. No. That would be embarrassing. First zombie spawner is easy enough. It's just up here by the village. Second one is a little trickier. Okay, never mind. That's the wrong one. As I was saying, second one is a little trickier. It's down in this cave. And the skelly spawner is super easy as it's just above. Running through here and placing that in on the spawner stack. And then if we just I guess patch that up and flip the lever. Oh, does that work? Did it work? Oh, it very much worked. Oh, that's working great. It's not a one-hit kill on everything, but I think that's all right. If you get an enchanted sword, it's not going to be bad. And the mini zombies can't get out. Oh, there's a chicken. Yeah, this is great. Already up to level 30. I guess we were at almost level 29, but still. Got the enchantment table moved down into here now, and I think this is gonna work. I'm imagining just a hopper line going off in that direction, and then we'll figure out the storage from that. But for now, I don't love the design, so maybe I'll come back and change it later anyways. But it works, and that's the important part. We're even up to level 34, which, I mean, let's go grab some lapis, because there would be absolutely no harm in enchanting our axe and shovels. So back down here, let's give this a chest run. We gotta unenchant the axe and shovel first. What to say? Efficiency 3. Okay, well, I do have 34 levels, so we can roll just away one trade. One enchantment. That's efficiency 4. Let's go ahead and get that on the axe. Ooh, fortune on the shovel. Not good. Not good at all, but well, keep it for now. I think we've sidetracked enough though, and we should probably get working on the actual project of the video. And I'd like to put 2 more barrels in here somewhere for material gathering. Guess we can actually replace this with a barrel. Oh, not there. I want one here. And put the tablecloth on that. Still able to use that. Perfect. And those are all being used. We can put in a bit more storage up here, right? Yeah, just put it a little bit everywhere. It's fine. Let's see if we can start getting more saplings, because I went -1 sapling on the last jungle tree. Maybe I'll go plus on this one. Up to 9 saplings. The trees are, well, oh, no, 10. Okay, good. 11. Fantastic. Oh, 12 even. All right, I probably won't come back out and check on them, as we've got all the wood we need for now. Go ahead and use a stack of this right away. Just laying it out here on Beardy's pot, because he hasn't started building just yet. Stripping all of this down with an iron axe, as I don't want to waste the durability on my diamond one. Although it's not really a big problem. We have diamonds, we have XP, but still. Finishes up that stack of alloy. We'll actually just go ahead and make another stack right away, because it does take a little bit of time, and we're about to use this entire stack. Supply I got from Foxy come in real handy. Getting these turned into casings, and I'm picking them back up. Using these casings then for a little bit of crafting. We've already got drills. We only need 5 of them though. And next up is going to be a vault. Or well, a couple of vaults. I think I'm going to try to craft up half a stack of vaults, which, oh no. I am enjoying the press, but it wouldn't hurt if we just oh,
hello.
Eggs, I'm actually just coming looking for you. Are you going to the grinder?
Yeah, no, I was gonna go and get blazes.
Oh, okay. Can I use your press, and I'll share something with you.
For sure. No, you don't have, you can just use it. Also, the communal press is still in the village if you need it.
Oh, okay. Well, give me a second here. Let me just ooh, fancy stuff. I just have cranks. I just have cranks. Right. Yeah, and I am enjoying taking it a little slow, but 32. Perfect. Stack of iron sheets.
Nice.
Come with me. I have something that's gonna, well, I think make your life easier.
Really?
I think so, yeah.
You're fast.
Okay, well, you're slow.
That's true.
So just come in on over here. If we run into this cave, there's some bees down there if you do need, but
yes.
Oh god. Yeah, just turn in the corner. Yeah, go on in there, Eggs.
Oh, but I don't have the blaze burners yet. No,
go on in there.
No, don't.
Go on in there.
No.
You're ready.
Don't.
I think you're ready for him.
Don't.
Oh no. Oh no. Run.
Don't.
Ow. Okay, I'm the one on fire. Okay, I think I deserve that.
Yeah, they call it karma. She's not that nice of a lady.
All right. That was nice. Even got to use the machine, and we can craft our 32 vaults. Perfect. Now we just need a few more sheets, because I do need some shoots as well. Shove a few more components up in here, and we're almost done. I do just want to make the first brass parts though. And right, the wagon doesn't have a blaze burner. I might have to add some boxes on the back to cover this up, but maybe I should add one in, because I do have one just laying around up here, and I mean, it would be extremely handy. I'm gonna go on the outside. Yeah, we'll probably have to just put a barrel or just a big bush here or something? That's fine. As I am completely out of brass. Oh no, I do have 8. Oh wait, that's enough. All right, well, I won't make any more brass now then. What I do need to make more of is a few more election tubes. And luckily I have a stack of redstone right there and hopefully sugarcane somewhere in my chest. Yes, right there. So that we can press that down, make ourselves 8 new rose quartz and grab a piece of sand that I don't have. Now we can craft up our sandpaper and polish it down. Press up a little bit more iron. That gets us our election tubes, and let's grab a bit more quartz, bit of redstone, of course the brass. We gotta make that 1 casing we need, and 3 pieces of stone. Making 3 redstone torches, meaning we can make a comparator, meaning we can make our third brass component, which is a threshold switch, and then we'll just craft the rest into brass funnels, which completes the create components. So moving on to the actual buildables of this, spending a bit of time chopping down a couple of spruce and oak trees. Should have the rest of the woods we need a couple of mangrove logs and a little bit of dark oak. And with a little bit of dark oak, I mean like maybe 6 logs and 2 trapdoors. A few more spruce bits and oak. Final little bits that we're gonna need is, well, deep slate and tough. I'm sure Eggs wouldn't mind if we just run through his base, maybe down here. Yep, into this little cave. I mean, he hasn't grabbed it, and I do need some copper in the future. But this leads into this giant cave that we were in the first episode, which is actually where I found all of my diamonds. Never mind. But heading down here, we can grab up just a little bit of diorite. I don't need a lot, like 8 pieces maybe. And then if you continue down this way, jump into this water, swim through that, you'll see my door and a little hole where you're down at deep slate level, where we can grab up a little bit of tough. Again, I don't need a lot of this. I'm gonna probably just grab half a stack. Deep slate, on the other hand, I do need a bit more of. Not tons, but maybe 2-3 stacks. 3 stacks of deep slate. Let's head out of the cave. Back in the tram, we can do just a little bit of stone cuttering. Bit of andesite, gonna need just a few pieces of polished, and throw in the diorite. And oh right, couple of tough stairs. Gathered a few more resources quickly, and I've gotten it moved very far. Definitely not just down the hill. No, that's definitely it's far, okay, but ready for us to start working on the iron farm. And I want to start with clearing away a little bit of terrain here. I have just started to flatten this off a little bit. I'm probably going to take away a little more here, as I want to bring in a little lake, or more like a pond. But we do need to still get up to our starter base, of course, or rather the pre-starter base. And that's where I'm thinking these tough stairs are going to come in. Just stretching us up this way, where we can bring this path down eventually and connect up to here. But now it makes more sense removing a bit more terrain. This is starting to feel like enough blocks removed for now. So let's go ahead and grab a few. Want a bunch of our stone blocks and some of our brown, starting right down here, which this is actually going to sit, well, in the water. And let's bring in the first create component even just now, where we take 5 encased fans and we put them right back here. We can then start building up the front side using our stone blocks here for a bit of a foundation. I want to bring in a bit of light gray terracotta as well, just a little bit here, right here on the corner. Well, edge. Then switching up to our wood blocks and, well, I guess a few others. And we can start by just stacking up a couple of pillars here on the edges. Bring in some spruce and brown concrete powder. A few strip logs. And I want to bring out a couple of trap doors for our windows. We're gonna have one there, and I think we can have maybe a 2 wide one right over here. Then just a little bit more brown wool, or well, adding in a little bit of brown wool just right here at the top. These will extend into campfires, and then we can add in a little trap door perhaps right here. And I want to do something right on the edge to support the roof, and I'm thinking 2 hanging signs just like this. It's going to look really nice with the roof then resting on top of that. Maybe let's just also get in 2 buttons. Yeah, I think the front face is looking pretty good. I do actually want to bring in a couple of iron bars just right here, and actually removing the bottom ones. Continuing to work on the walls of the iron farm, first adding in the stone foundations before extending up the wooden walls above. For the roof of the iron farm, going simple with the deep slate we gathered earlier, mixing the tiles, bricks and cobbled to create it. Added in a little staircase here on the side, which gets us up and over into the inside. And I might have made a mistake by adding in a few too many blocks, and it's going to make building the actual farm a little hard. But we, of course, won't know that until we've attempted it. So, grab in a few of our create components now. I think it's time to start working on the first create farm in this world. And, well, first, my create farm. First thing I want to do is just bring in a little shaft down here. Well, a belt, actually. Just stretching across right there, which we're going to bring in some chutes above, and then some funnels pointing inwards on top of that. If you haven't figured it out just yet, the fans over there is what's going to be washing the gravel and turning it into iron nuggets and, of course, flint. And that's going to be then filtered out with these funnels. So just adding in a little barrier here. Could maybe remove that and just have them... Actually, yeah, could maybe do that. Yeah, we'll do that later. So now I just need another bucket to, of course, flood the lake. Perfect. And the reason we have the funnels up in the water and not just some chutes at the bottom is because, well, the items, when in this much water, are going to fall to the surface, and I have to have the funnels a little more up so they can actually, well, suck them down into the system. So with that part done, we'll get back to actually hooking that up and into a storage soon, but we do need to add in a couple of chutes over here and quickly just run around where we can encase these and then add our millstones on top of that. Our water for the iron farm is going to go right here. And from my testing, waterlogging the drills isn't really viable because then it doesn't insta create the stone, but I might be wrong with that. So we will be waterlogging these instead. Oh, right, since there's no block under those. We could probably just add in a little bit of temporary dirt or something. Well, permanent temporary. Or actually, we're going to see it there. I mean, we are going to need copycats above this. So we might as well just bring that in. Perfect. Then we can add away a little bit of dirt down here to help us waterlog it. Then, of course, next step is going to be the drills, which are going to sit on this side. And this can actually go right into the millstone, which is super amazing and will make this very compact. A few cogwheels going out this way, hooked up to this chain drive, which runs this direction. Now just a few more copycat panels. We can bring in a few blocks of industrial iron up here, and then could really place anything here, but we're just gonna do a few more copycats. And now we just need a lava bucket, which actually I think I have. Yep, should be good just placing this right here in the middle, and that should, create our cobblestone. Perfect. Got that up there sorted out now, and we can just bring the shaft down into some encased fans, as we're gonna have to power this at high speed since we're actually moving the items and not just washing them. Then I've got that encased chain drive there, which I want to connect up to this one, and then I think I want to hide away our storage over in this direction where we can do our gear ratioing. So if we're bringing out the casings again here, we can run these across to get up to 256 from our large water wheels, which we're going to get in here in, well, a little bit. We finish the farm first, but I'd imagine that will sit somewhere just in here. And to finish up the functionality of this farm, we've got to find the belt, which is right there, and well, clear a few blocks, as we got to go and have a storage in here somewhere, bring it around, press it into ingots, get rid of the flint, which I'm getting so much flint with this fortune pickaxe, I was gonna say, but this is a shovel. This should be enough space. I kind of accidentally popped through the roof, but we should be fine. We should be able to sort that out after the fact. This means we can grab our create components again and hopefully get the storage part of this built in. And what I'm thinking is this is gonna come this way, ready for a little vault right here to just move the items up ever so slightly. We'll also take this opportunity to filter out our flint. I'll come back with the filters here in a bit, and then export iron up here, running into a belt, and then that's going to be where we have our basin. Oh wait, not that far away. Input there, that's the out, and bringing out that mechanical press, getting that in above just to make sure that we can still maneuver down here if we do need to. We can get that in right there. Okay, chain drive's running up here into another shaft which powers that, and now we can create the main vault, which we'll go ahead and make it, I guess, 3 long. That really should be enough. This is only a starting iron farm anyways. We'll go ahead and just bring out a little threshold switch, which we'll put right there to not deactivate that funnel. Come back and fix that in a bit, but that should be it. Now we're just gonna start connecting it out over here where I want our output to be this depot. So shafts, bringing that into here, and then this just down 1 block with an output funnel right there, and just 2 encased chain drives, and we'll bring out the tunnels. These go right there, and few connector bits to cover this up. Can just add 2 tunnels here and pieces of stone. I'll come back with the terraforming here in a second, but I think, yeah, I gotta set up the filters. Filters all in now, and I think we're ready for a test run. Or, well, I am. The farm isn't, I think, because we don't have the power. Right. But that's not too hard. It just involves a bunch of digging. Hoping that this should be 15 blocks, which will just bring in the water. And come back over here with our water wheels. Start extending these in, and as long as we get all of these 15 placed, this was enough space. And perfect. Then we just want to sneak in the little redstone link right here with an iron nugget in the red spot, and open that up to a gearbox. Oh, well, that's working. Is everything working? Items are coming across here. Perfect. Iron is ending up in there. No flint. That's great. Just gotta wait a second, I guess. Is it working? Yeah, it is. We have iron. We have automated iron. I don't know why I'm that surprised. That's not that hard, but we've automated iron. And could I actually add in a little off switch for this manually? Because 500 stacks is a lot of iron if it's that slow. I'll add in one in a second here. I need to find my bed again, though. Oh, it's on me. Got the holes patched up now, and well, we still need to do more terraforming, but on the inside here, I've got a little on and off switch now, and I realized you can hang lanterns on cogs. I'm probably not going to put it there, but I just thought it was a little funny. Probably just hang it right here to light up the area, make sure no mobs spawn, and well, which iron do we have? Ooh, already 13. Well, that's great. Now that actually gives me an idea. I just gotta wait for someone to hop on. I have a business plan. The iron farm itself is looking great already, but its surroundings could use a bit more work. Like definitely fixing up this path and, well, terrain. Then we'll probably tackle the terrain first, because that's not too hard. All we're gonna need is, well, some cobblestone and stone and a bunch of moss. Should have my moss blocks right here, and I don't have any bone meal, but I do have some bones. Ah, perfect. Then I'm nearly out. Whoa, uh-oh. I'm out of food. Uh-oh, not this again. I have a bit of wheat, but I still don't have a washing thing. Beardy, you don't want to have washers? Oh god, this is a problem. I'm not ready to starve to death. Guess I've got to eat some rotten flesh. Ugh. We could actually probably use this. If we just throw something in here. Oh yeah, perfect. Even better. Got some real food again. And I think I gathered moss last time just right over here. Yeah, right. Just by the blazes. And oh, is this Beardy's mine? This must be Beardy's mine. Oh, actually, this is a kind of cozy place to do this in. For now, I think this is enough, at least to get a start. I've placed in a few blocks on this wall, but this is just a flat face, and it's not really exactly what I want to do with the terrain, but it's mainly due to the stairs. And I want to make something that isn't like 100% natural looking, but I hope at least will look pretty cool. So we'll start extending it up over on this side where we have a little bit more freedom with what we do. Ooh, a Mr. Beardstone. Hello?
Hello.
I have a business proposal, sort of.
Okay.
Well, no, I'm selling something. If you would just follow
That
me.
doesn't sound like a business proposal.
No,
That
it's
sounds
not.
like
It's less of a
sales
business proposal. It's more a sales page. You are right about that. Yeah.
pitch. Okay.
If you just follow me, I'm currently in a work in progress here, but
Oh, hello.
I've got a little house down here now.
How long has that been there? I could have sworn that wasn't there this morning. Did I even look over this way? I don't
It
know.
was not here this morning, no.
Right, okay.
But anyways,
I
if
was
you
gonna
would just follow me on inside here into this fine establishment.
Yeah.
A little loud, but
How have you done all this so quick? Did you use a schematic cannon?
no, I've been building. The materials
you work
weren't ready from last
You
night.
work crazy fast. Oh, right, okay, cool. I was gonna say you work
So,
crazy fast.
Yeah.
I'm
Anyways, you see this still here?
Yeah.
There's
Free
there's
iron.
there's a not free iron. No.
Oh, it's worth a try.
I want to sell, access to the iron farm. It's been working pretty well. It's only been working for a few minutes, and it's already, well, a bit over a stack here.
Right, okay. So you're selling Iron Farm access.
I'm
as
selling
opposed to
iron farm
directly.
access. Yep.
Okay. What's the cost? Dare I ask?
Well, I mean, I wanted to sell it for an IOU.
An IOU?
Yeah, I mean, it's
Well,
iron
that's
bearding.
like it's fine. I've got loads of iron. The thing is, IOUs are like the most valuable thing you can give to anyone. They're dangerous. They can mean anything, Sam.
No.
Yeah, and it sounds like
In
you're already
my
scheming.
in my hands, they're very, very safe.
Well, that just makes it sound even worse. You shouldn't need to clarify that.
Um,
What do you want? What's the IOU for? Do you actually know?
I have no idea.
Oh, jeez. I mean, can I think about it? If I need,
You can
iron,
think about it.
I might change my mind if I
You
need.
can think
iron.
about
I
it.
mean,
The offer is
at
there.
the moment, I've got a good few stacks. If that changes before I get my own iron up and running or a proper shop opens, I'll consider it.
That sounds good.
Yeah. I like the farm though. It looks very cool.
Thank you.
But my van's all sorted. You know, it's got nice bit of space in the middle. Just a couple
Oh
of
yeah,
basic
I mean, you've
machines.
got a bunch of space to move around with at least.
Yeah. It doesn't feel too cramped. I've got plenty of storage.
Yeah, mine feels cramped. And I think you have managed to have more storage than I have.
Well, I have made mine wider though. It's 4 blocks wide.
Oh, I see. Oh, yeah, that's why we have a little more room.
Cool. That tells me that I managed to get away with it. Because normally I make everything 3 blocks wide, and I was like, no, I'm gonna make it 4 and see if anyone notices. And you were like, oh, lots of space, but still didn't notice that it looked a bit.
Yeah, and you don't
weird.
notice on the inside, but when you check the outside, it's. I mean, you can see
notice
it,
it a
but
little
you
bit.
know, it's not bad. It's just a little thick.
It's
just a little wide.
a static van. It's fine.
It's fine. Yeah, it's fine.
Cool. Anyway, right. Well, good luck.
Toodles.
Enjoy.
Right, what I was going to say before Beardy joined in here is I actually kind of really like it. It's different, but what I was talking about with Beardy as well is doing some lakeside. There's so much blocks to dig. Oh no, I'd be fine. I want to do a bit of lakeside renovation and just round the lake off a little bit and get a little pipe running down into it and, well, a bunch more terraforming. And we should probably get cracking on that. The resources I did gather up earlier is definitely not enough, so we've got to grab a few more. First thing we got to sort out is definitely the copper, because I want to age that down, and this isn't quite enough. I do think, however, that I saw a bit of copper when I was in Beardy's little mine. Since he did leave it, I'm guessing he's not too keen on it, so I'll grab that. I think there's a big cave right over here, which might have even more for me. Ooh, and that goes down even deeper. Good to know. Oh, and a bunch of creepers, of course. But there is copper. Oh, this is a really big cave, actually. Oh, wait, that's an ancient city. Ooh. Well, I'm not going there today, but I wouldn't mind a pair of swift sneak eventually. That might be really, really good and a fun adventure to bring everybody on. Last time I was in an ancient city with Beardy, though, I might have tried to get him killed to the warden, and I might have some revenge coming back for that. Didn't actually succeed, though. Maybe he's forgotten all about it. But with this little pile here, yeah, definitely enough copper for now. But before heading out of the cave, using the open area to create a bit more moss. Back home, I'll just get that on the grill cooking. Well, I've already dropped off the moss. Just gotta craft up a few more mossy stone slabs. And, no, not walls. I need a couple of stairs. Also need a few more regular slabs and a few stairs of that as well. How many leaves do we have left over? Not enough. We do have enough oak, but we need a bit more birch. And doesn't look like I can steal it from Foxy this time. Oh, looks like someone's been stealing leaves from me. But before we run off and get that, we gotta start aging our copper down, and 2030 should be enough. Although I probably want to just start aging a few more just in case. Right, I already have a couple aged down. Might as well grab them at their full age. Thinking about it in case I don't need them. With that aging down, last thing we need is a bit of foliage. And, well, there's no birch trees around because I don't use the block that much. But I also need to stock up on a few more ferns, so I need to head over this way anyways, as there's a spruce forest over here which has a ton of ferns for us. But on the way, we can, of course, grab up some birch. I think I need more right now, but I'm probably going to need more around the area eventually. So I might as well grab up just a little bit of extra. Oh, here we go. Right, I think I definitely have enough ferns, but I've also become very, very lost. Oh, no, wait, there's the horse. I was gonna say, now I need to find the horse as well. But luckily he didn't wander off this time, like every other time. And of course, we do have a name for him at some point. I'm recording these episodes very, very close together. I pretty much finished recording episode 1 an hour or 2 before I started recording this one. Because, well, new SMP is very fun, and I can't stop playing. But this is probably also a good little spot to grab up some grass, as I'm low on that. And I don't think anyone's building over here, so I don't really ruin the nice foliage everywhere. Returning from that small little trip, we can get to work on the lakeside renovations, fixing up the rest of the terrain. First task is to clear away a bunch of blocks so that we can create a much deeper cliff down to the water's edge. Stopping at the water level and building back up with this sort of blocky shape, rounding the tops off with some cobblestone slabs and covering all of the plateaus with a bunch of foliage. Repeating this all the way up to the top. After reaching the top, I'm quickly just connecting the iron farm up to the train with a little path. Doesn't look too different from up here, but it's looking really different down here. And I also had a little visit from Foxy.
Hello.
Hello, Foxy.
Morning.
Hi, I've got a sales pitch to run by you.
Oh no, here we go.
Yeah, all right, come on down here. I got a little new area built up. What?
Right. Okay. Yep.
What?
You just too. Well, yeah. Okay.
Come on in here, and if you take a little gander at this here.
Yeah. It's iron. Yeah.
Yeah, and now I would like to sell you access to this iron farm. You can grab as much iron as you want.
The iron that's in the community area. Yeah. You want to sell
the
me
community?
iron?
No. This is a private farm, but for the cheap price of one paper that says an IOU from Foxy, you can take all the iron you want.
An IOU. You're gonna get. This seems a little bit suspicious, Stam.
Oh, I have absolutely no plans with the IOU, but
It's shrunk. It went somewhere. It's not very good iron.
Do you want to give me an IOU now? you've gotta.
Yeah. IOU. Yeah. I'll get right on that, Stam. Yeah. It's almost you know. Just imagine it's already in your hand.
Huh.
The thing is, Stam.
The thing is,
right? I you've offered me all of this free iron on the basis that I give you an IOU with a paper with IOU written on it.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't have enough iron to build an anvil.
Oh, but I do.
So maybe you could
but
me
I
take
do.
loads of iron first before
No,
I give you the IOU.
no, Foxy, no.
Am I not allowed in?
No, not until not anymore. Not until if you give me an IOU, you're welcome to come.
Well, I
as
haven't
please.
got an anvil.
But I have.
Have any iron?
I have.
Well, where's your anvil?
Come on, me.
Have you got any paper?
Let me quickly just craft one.
Wow, look at you with all your iron. Jeez.
Yeah, this is what you can be a part of this iron owning.
Well, I would like to be a part of this iron owning. When I build an iron farm, will you give me an IOU?
Well, I already have an iron farm, Foxy.
Yeah, but I'm slow. You can squish sugarcane into paper?
Yep. There you go.
Okay. Ow. IOU from Foxy No Tail. Go. Perfect. Thank you very much. See you later.
What are you? Hello? You've just forged
What?
someone's signature here.
No, IOU from Foxy No Tail.
I clearly read that as Mr. Beardstone.
Oh, you've probably mixed it up with the one he gave you. Yeah, you've probably lost mine. I think that's probably what happened.
You're not allowed to get any iron, Foxy.
Oh, fine. Gee, but I need it.
Yeah. So sign your name.
But you might make me do things I don't want to do.
I won't make you do anything that terrible.
Foxy No Tail. That was spelt wrong. There we go. Jeez. There you go.
Thank you. Yeah, you're welcome to enter the building again now.
So I can have as much iron as I want, yeah?
Yep, as much as is in that storage.
Okay, so I just need some conveyors then, and I can get it all routed.
No.
Storage.
You leave the iron. You have to go and grab it.
Oh, that. See, you should have said that before you signed away this IOU business.
God. But there's still a little part down here which, isn't looking too good yet, because the water's edge is out here right now, and the new water edge or new corner of the lake, I guess, is all the way in here. So I'd like to just start shaving away a little more stone here at the bottom, preparing what's eventually going to be filled in with water, but it's going to be a little easier doing that on dry land before we open up the floodgates. We start bringing in a little bit of dirt and some more cobblestone, and eventually we get down to a level where we can just connect it up into the rest of the lake. There we go. That's looking a whole lot better down here. The grass is growing in, but the water level is gonna sit, I don't even know, at this level, I think. Oh yeah, right. So now we should probably connect it out, shouldn't we? And I think this is the deepest part of the lake. Yep. I think I'm gonna start from the bottom and we'll work our way up. Probably gonna have to fine tune the terrain down here as well. See what happens when we do this. Oh, this is probably going to be pretty messy to get all waterlogged, but we can get this edge cleaned up. I'm really missing my Aqua Affinity helmet here now. Kind of ruining Foxy's lake here, but it's fine. We'll fix it up soon. Luckily, with it all not being source blocked, so we can get in here and quite easily mine away some of the stone just to replace it with a bit of dirt. I don't think we're going to do anything super fancy, and I'm definitely not going to bother transforming the entire lake. That's on Foxy if he wants to. Grab the bucket. Let's see if we can fix this mess now. We should see, once we get a layer completely filled, that the water above is going to... No? Okay, but we do have sources here now, which should mean that that's waterlogged. And that moved, right? Oh yeah, definitely moved. Now we just do the same thing on this layer. Clearing up the final bits and bobs, and there we go. That's almost complete. We just need one more thing. And that one thing is copper, which has definitely oxidized now in the time that it took me to do all the terraforming. I don't think I'll be needing more than this for it, so we're just gonna grab this as fully oxidized because that's very useful to have in the future. Got this honeycomb blocks here, which we can add to that, and yep, we can now wax all of them for free. Well, it costs me food. 26, perfect. We'll craft some gates. Wait, eggs is about to leave. We need to pitch him. Eggs.
What's up?
Come with me.
Okay.
I've done a bit of building today.
Oh god. There is a building.
Yeah,
I've been
there's a
down at diamond level, so I haven't seen. Y'all have been busy. I see that Chosen's been up to something that was there before.
That is also new. That's new now, I think. Well, the water wheels are. Anyways, the pitch is down here.
Yeah.
So as you can see, this is a little iron farm. If you follow me inside here,
They're very cramped.
there's
There's
an iron output, and well, you could get unlimited access to this building and its iron supplies.
Yes.
You have to grab them from the depot, and you can't funnel a vault. I have to add, or funnel them with a conveyor to your own base. I have to say this now because Foxy tried. But for the cheap price, eggs of an IOU.
Oh god.
This is all yours.
Dangerous.
Foxy's already signed off on it.
What's the rates on this thing?
Good.
Give me ingot per hour. Come on.
5 millstones per hour.
So it's
running. It's pretty fast.
okay-ish.
It's pretty fast. It's okay.
That's a torch. And you're just leaving the flint to despawn, or what are you doing with that?
The flint is being burnt at the moment, but
Okay.
I will be adding a system for flint to be used as trading with villagers for emeralds, and as part of the deal, you'll also have access to that.
You see, I had plans
For an iron farm?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, this could help you until then.
That is true. That is true. On the other hand, I just got my hand on a fancy new drill. So,
Yeah. The offer's here if you need it, eggs.
but IOU is so dangerous.
Oh, in my hands, it's perfectly safe.
See that's why I know it's dangerous. It's because it's in your hand, or it will be in your hand.
Yeah, whatever. I guess if that's how you view me, it's fair enough. I'm gonna go close this door then.
I would be honest. Anyone on the server, including me, is not safe holding an IOU.
Nope, maybe not.
I'll think about it.
Think about it. That sounds great. Think about it, and if you change
I'll
your
think
mind,
about it.
drop an IOU
You
in
have
my
a post
barrels,
box
and
somewhere? You have a post box somewhere?
not yet. I can set one up, and you can just drop it in there, and
Okay. That's
and the iron is yours.
I'll think about it.
Sounds good. That's all I want.
See, the question is, how well would you notice if some
No,
of
no,
it
no, no,
just
eggs.
disappeared?
No.
I'm not saying now, but like in like let's say a day.
That's stealing. That's thieving. That's thievery.
Maybe.
Yeah. Do you really want to
Maybe.
steal?
I wasn't gonna steal it. I was gonna magically have it appear in my storage room.
That's called stealing.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll think about it. It would be funny if I just stood here.
Stole all my gravel.
Yeah.
Eggs, go do your things. Go do your things.
Yeah, that's me. Drop that back into your water. I don't steal any of your gravel, and I'll be off.
All right, toodles.
Doei.
All right, I think we've got him on the hook, maybe. Or they're just gonna come steal from me. I don't know. But let's get this final detail in here. Start us off down here by the base, and we'll do a copper grate, and then just start extending these up. It's not like these actually do something. They are just purely decorational. But I do think it's gonna give quite a nice effect to the cliff. And actually, maybe we run some over this way as well for some water up to the abandoned wagon, and maybe even Beardy's camper if he's nice enough. But with those in, the iron farm and cliff in front of it is complete. Of course, it kind of abruptly ends, but that's fine. We'll probably be expanding it a little more in the future, as I've got some plans with Beardy over on this side of the cliff, but that's future plans. For now, that's it for today. So thank you so very much for watching this second episode of Just Create. I'm having a ton of fun playing on the server, if you haven't realized that, and I can't wait for the next builds and adventures, because I definitely think we are bound and upgrade with some Create stuff and maybe a little starter base. But like I said, thank you so very much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye bye.